Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 90th minute and welcome to our 2021-2022 Premier League prediction video. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Remember to comment down below. Give us your predictions for this up-and-coming Premier League season. Don't forget, we are streaming this season on twitch.tv/the90th minute official. And if you want any clips from those streams, it'll be on our extra time channel. Link is down in the description. Now, if you are a fan of the 90th minute, you're going, why is that man wearing an Everton kit? It's because he's dumb in his predictions and he lost. So he gets to wear that kit. And if you stay tuned to the end of this episode, you'll get some other bold predictions and forfeits that will be occurring. Greg, why are you wearing a Fulham kit? They're on the Prem.
No, they will be next year. They will be next year.
I mean, it's a long ways away.
Well, Liam, I'm going to make a little bet with you here.
Let's do it.
Fulham is going to win the championship. If not, you can give me the R9 haircut.
Woo!
Oh,
right there.
wow.
Woo! There's our
Done.
first bold prediction and our first forfeit done. Now,
Dumb.
Nope,
Oh my
never.
god. What an idiot.
let's start this predictions off. We're going to start at the very bottom of the Premier League. We're going to work our way up to see who will become champions in 2022. Lucas, since you were last, you might as well start us off. Give me your bottom three, your relegation zone.
Yeah.
Give me them from last, some 20th, then 19th, then 18th.
I think this is the easiest one to get wrong out of all the
There's
predictions.
a lot to get wrong.
But what I have, and I feel like I might change it with transfers happening, but on this current day, this is Monday, August 10th?
9.
Yes.
Happy
Greg's
birthday, Greg.
Happy birthday.
Woo!
Greg.
Happy birthday, Greg.
My predictions, 20th place, I have Watford.
Fair enough.
19th, I have, unless if they sign Nat Phillips, which might happen, Burnley.
Mm.
And 18th, I have Brentford, which is a little bit of a tough one.
It's a little bit of a shout. A little bit of a shout. Greggy, you might as well go next.
Pretty similar, honestly, to Lucas there. I do have Watford and then Burnley, but then I have Norwich. 18th, yeah. A little bit different, but kind of similar. I have a funny feeling Brentford's going to surprise people this season. I have a funny feeling. But and Norwich and Watford definitely can too. This is going to be difficult.
This is already my relegation. Already my first bold shout. Because in 20th, last place in the Premier League, Crystal Palace. I don't like their recruitment. I think they've lost a lot of players. I hate their coach. Anyways,
Team Anderson.
that's garbage. 19th, I got Norwich. And 18th, I've got Watford.
I can see where you're coming from. You know, surprising things can happen in the Premier League.
Liverpool bottom?
No, but I went with in 20th Brentford. I just don't think they have the quality to compete with the rest of the Premier League. They also signed like nobody.
Yeah, they signed Christopher R.
That's not back and forth.
Not gonna save them. Watford 19th, and then 18th. It's about damn time. Get down to the championship, Burnley. Get out of this Premier League. I was considering having Burnley not getting relegated because they always find a way to stay up.
I think we all think it's their time
it's
to
just-
go down.
They are one of those teams that always finds a way to stay up,
don't
but
have them going down.
you
I
know,
know. I think it's their time.
let's go to
Rasta, who was the champion of last year's prediction video, somehow.
Somehow.
Shit, how is he gonna want it?
We gotta go Watford, Burnley, and Norwich.
I think Burnley have a little bit of they've been there. They know how to survive.
they have the savior Chris Wood.
So 17th to 14th. 17 just missing the drop. I have Norwich. I think Buendia is gone. That sucks for them, but compared to the last time they got promoted, I think they're better defensively and more capable of staying up in
Will
the
this
Premier
be
League.
a Pookie Party Premier League?
It might be a Josh Sargent party.
I'll
But
disagree,
God bless the
I'll
US
disagree
of
with you on that.
But 16th, I have Crystal Palace. I do like the recruiting they've been doing. I think Vieira is a decent manager for Nice. His last season didn't go too well, but I think they might start off hot initially and then have a bit of a tail off towards the end. 15th, I have Newcastle. Newcastle, I usually have them low. They always do bad during a period of the season. People are like, oh, they're going to get relegated. Then they win games towards the end and they stay up. And 14th, I have Southampton. They did sign Adam Armstrong. They did get Broha on loan. We'll see what happens. I think they still have some missing pieces depth-wise in some areas of the team.
I have Brighton in 17th. That's where they finished last year, so I think they'll stick with that. They haven't done too much, but we'll see. I think they can survive. Then at 16th, I have Southampton. I predicted this last night.
They lost Danny Ings. That's a huge loss.
And then 15th, I agree with Lucas, Newcastle. They don't have Joe Willock. That's a big miss.
Yeah, it
this
is.
year.
Yesterday, I read that they were going to sign him for 20 million.
That's the thing. There still could be some big deals happening. I mean, Harry Kane, we still don't know where he's going to
Well,
end
it's
up.
like,
I mean,
this is
these
before
predictions
the
are
transfer
done.
window.
Yeah, so I mean, we're going to make these predictions and we might look like absolute bellends at the end, but I mean, it is what it
And then-
is.
14th, I got Brentford. I've got them
Wow.
pretty high up.
I love-
I think they're going to do it.
In 17th, I have Brentford. I think they'll just survive the drop because I think Norwich is more shit. 16th, I've got Southampton. I don't think they're going to score many goals this season. In 15th, I have Newcastle. I don't think their coach is good enough. And then in 14th, I have Burnley. I think Burnley have the manager and the know-how to survive a relegation drop. I think that bottom, I'm going to say the bottom 6 is going to be so tight, though, in terms of it's going to be a couple points to survive that relegation.
I think like the bottom this year is way more difficult to predict than
Yes, I would agree with that.
prior years.
Ozinho, moving on to you.
17th, I have Norwich. They have the new king of Norwich, Rashica.
Shika,
Big
It's
Shika.
a great signing, actually.
Very excited to see how he
Yeah.
performs. Also, I did hear he didn't play too well in the Bundesliga last year. Gone for a good deal, so I'm excited to see
Billy
him.
Gilmore, see what he can do as well.
Very well, so yeah, he
Baller.
was really good in the Euro Scotland.
Baller.
So they actually made some signings, unlike Watford and Brentford. So I think that'll help them a lot. And 16th, I went with Brighton. I know they finished 17th last year, but I think they'll just move up a spot.
They're a quality team.
Yeah,
It's just can
I
they
like
find
their
the
manager.
I
pieces?
like Graham Potter. I like how he
Lamptey's
plays.
good.
but
It's 15th Newcastle, and then 14th Southampton. Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like either team can swing up and down in that bottom half.
I got Brentford. These reasons, none. Said Southampton, Crystal Palace, and Brighton.
He's the one who didn't predict Newcastle 15th.
Bro, headband, fam.
Good point.
Yeah, but,
Headband.
yeah, but literally,
As long as he doesn't get injured.
they literally,
We will.
the players crowd said this is the most tactically unaware coach we've ever seen in our lives.
But headband.
Gucci.
The Gucci
Honestly,
rat.
when he came back from injury last season, he was good. If he can do that again, then-
Skill merch.
Lucas, let's go from 13 to 11. Sure.
The rest of the bottom half.
Sure.
Okay.
That works.
13th, Wolves with their new coach, and I'm still not sure how Raul Jimenez will do this season.
That's
I'm
a
not
good
sure
point, too.
how goals are going to come, if at all. We'll see. Hopefully it goes well for them. Hopefully I'm wrong, but of course, different coach, maybe.
Transitional period, yeah.
12th, I picked Brighton because I feel like they were not a 17th place Premier League side last season.
No.
They have a bunch of young players there that are developing well. Even with Ben White gone, I think they're still fine defensively. And hopefully they do sign an attacker, round up the bottom half of the table. I have the team which I'm wearing.
Everton in
Beautiful.
11th.
You look better with that kid on.
Why
Wow.
is that shocking, though?
Like Everton,
Is
have
that really that surprising?
Rafa.
Everton
Wow.
have finished around.
No manager.
Everton have finished around that part of the table so many times in the
Like,
past
this is
5
usual.
years, and a bunch of Everton supporters aren't happy that Rafa is coach. I think Rafa is a great
I
coach,
think he
but
is.
I don't know. It could either go really well for them, or
I
it could
think-
just become a huge.
I think
turmoil.
Everton's got some internal turmoil that they need
Yeah.
to sort out behind the scenes, and then we'll see how they are on the scenes, on the field.
On the
No,
scenes,
honestly,
man.
Everton 11th is not that surprising at all.
No.
Because, well, if
I'm
we go
not
into
upset by
mine, Crystal Palace 13th. I trust Joaquin Patrick. I think Crystal Palace will do good. They still have Zaha. Like, see if he has another good year. 12th,
now.
I have Wolves. Wolves,
It's fine.
it's not Nuno anymore. And like you said, Raul coming back. Hopefully he can do good. I really like Wolves.
Hopefully, Dominic can learn how to play football again. That'd be nice.
You just get bigger. Get bigger.
And then 11th, I have Leeds.
Mine's actually kind of similar to yours. I have Brighton in 13th. I have Wolves in 12th, and I have Leeds in 11th. I really like watching them play. I just don't know if they can push higher into that top 10, top 8.
It's hard to
Because
break.
I don't think they have the individual quality that the top 8 teams have. They have good players. I just don't know if it's like pound for pound kind of thing. Ozinho, you're up next.
I
13 to 11.
will definitely disagree with Lucas. I think Everton will get 13th because Carlo Ancelotti is the X factor behind that team. There's no other. And Rafa Benitez is not nowhere near Carlo Ancelotti. So
I mean,
don't
Benitez-
compare
Okay,
them.
that's kind
Benitez
of
is
diss.
a great
I'm just.
Don't
manager.
compare
I'm not
Rafa
blaming-
to
I'm
a
not
man
gonna-
who's won how many Champions Leagues?
I'm not gonna blame next season on Rafa Benitez. I'm
Rafa's
gonna blame it
also
on team
won.
of shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
kind of lucky.
Kind of like.
So,
Debatable.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
a
I
hard
just
one.
and also I think James Rodriguez is not going to play the same because he wanted to play under Ancelotti. He said.
I
might
mean-
leave.
Yeah,
according
exactly.
to reports,
So-
Rafa said to him, "I don't need you."
Yeah. So in
A lot of
12th,
people think that about him, so.
I'm
Lazy
oddly
ass
enough,
bitch.
I'm putting a lot of faith in Mr. Vieira. Crystal Palace in 12th.
I have him bottom of the
They're going
Premier
to prove
League.
some people wrong.
I could just see a
I
tire
didn't have-
fire happening.
And in 11th, this was honestly a toss-up for me. I should put Wolves. I didn't really know where to put them, so I put them in 11th.
It's fair.
So I'm sorry if I'm not providing analytical on where the people.
You guys are all saying a whole bunch of shit, so
Yeah.
I just gotta fly through
Yeah,
mine.
honestly, yeah.
Gee, you guys are talking a whole lot, you know.
Waffle, waffle,
Yeah.
waffle, waffle.
You got just a lot of waffles. So by the time you get to your pancakes,
Give me an
Anyways,
Eggo. Let's go.
Newcastle, because you know, Gucci fucking. If they finished first, I wouldn't be surprised.
God.
It's Gucci.
I need to buy a Gucci headband.
Yeah,
You
so
know where
New-
I can find a Gucci headband? Anyways,
Guys,
Newcastle 13th.
Newcastle 13th, Wolves, because, you know, I mean, rest in peace to them. And Everton, Luke's new favorite club, across the river.
Up the Toffees.
Up the top is Lucas's beautiful kit, man. It fits you real
If,
nice.
if it's the drip, be real.
You see,
Kazoo is a car.
you see those
Hummel?
you see those deltas, the deltas. You see those arrows going down your arm?
Look like an admiral.
Man, you look
Man.
sorted.
Capitan Lucas.
You look like you're ready for a mediocre season. You look good.
Anyways,
Should we do 10th to
10
8th now?
10 to 8. That
Let's
works
do
for
10
me.
to 8th.
10 to
And
8.
those who are missing out on the European Conference League.
Yeah, sucks
Uh,
for you.
So 10th place, I have West Ham. Now they're in the Europa League this year.
Mm.
I feel like that might have cause them to have a bit of a drop off, as well as they haven't really signed anyone yet.
No J Lings.
No Jay Lings. They haven't really improved their attack
They
whatsoever
did keep hold of
yet.
Declan Rice though. That's a big
For
player
now.
to keep.
Yeah, it's good. They'll be able to maintain a good position. I just think it's hard to really match what they did last season without some more improvements to the squad. But those could still happen. 9th place, I chose Leeds United. A bunch of younger players there that are either ready to take another step or are ready to come from their youth academy and take a spot on their team. Signed Junior Firpo, which I think is an
This is a
upgrade over
decent signing,
Alioski.
yeah.
I think he could have a revelation of a season. And they also signed a youth academy player from Chelsea who I could see that guy break into the Leeds' team later on in the season. But to finish off the teams that don't make Europe, Arsenal.
Why do you say that's sad? Like we didn't know that was gonna happen, anyways.
Arsenal, I just don't think
Please
they're
tell me.
improving enough in certain
Pause.
areas. I still think there's still problems with their midfield. Partey's injured. I don't know how long it is. They are improving some depth areas like left back and in the midfield, but is it enough quality? Are their goal scorers going to bounce back this season? I don't know.
I think Arsenal has a lot of question marks still, and really only time will tell what happens with that Arsenal thing. Like they have players that should be performing better. It's just will they? Is
Now, if
that
they
question.
sign a goal scorer like Lautaro Martinez, maybe, but I
don't
don't think
know.
he's going to go there. I don't think they're going to get a good enough goal scorer in the time left.
Does Aubameyang wake up and actually perform like Aubameyang a couple years ago? You never know. Anyways, Gregory,
So first I got Everton.
10th,
Just
yeah,
10th.
10th, yeah,
Yeah,
Everton,
just sticking
It's
with
a
their 10th.
nuts decision now.
Mid-table.
Yep.
Mid-table club.
banter. They're little banters.
9th, I have Aston Villa.
Ooh, that's actually kind of far down for them.
That's kind of mean, bro. Leon Bailey's on that club, bro. I have him first.
I think they're a better team
Yeah,
this year.
Yeah, I'm buying one.
I know they lost Jack
Jack
Grealish.
but they brought in a lot of players.
They're
They're
more of a-
still trying to
They're
bring
more
in
of a
more players.
team, I think, now than they are
Yeah, they
an
just got-
individual.
They just got 100 mil. They got 100 mil after they got Bailey
They
and
secured the
Buendia.
bag.
I think they knew they were selling Grealish when they
Yeah,
were selling.
probably.
8th, I have West Ham. I think with the Europa League, they're gonna drop off a little. They don't have the full squad depth. They're starting 11. I like their starting 11, but it'll drop a bit.
These positions here is where my bold prediction comes into play, because we'll get to it. In 10th, I have Everton. In 9th, I have West Ham. Now, here it is. This is, if you don't remember last year's predictions, I predicted that Juventus would win the league in
Yeah.
Serie A, and they
idiot.
didn't. And I took a shot of ghost pepper sauce. I said I would go bigger this year.
Going bold.
I'm going big because in 8th place, I'm predicting Tottenham Hotspur. So, my prediction is Arsenal finish above Tottenham. If they do not, I jump out of an airplane and go skydiving. I will go skydiving if Tottenham do not finish below Arsenal in the Premier League table.
Liam is jumping out of a plane.
Is this on God?
On God.
On God, you'll jump out of a plane.
I like
I will
this,
go
man.
skydiving.
I
You
like-
understand
go
what you
skydiving.
just signed yourself up
Okay.
Tottenham will finish
It's not
eighth.
going back now. Like,
Like,
he's-
Tottenham will finish
you know what?
8th.
I'm giving you a chance to change your bet.
Tottenham Hotspur will finish
it-
it,
so-
because let me give my reasoning. Who knows in a transitional period that team is still is in transition. I still don't think Harry Kane's going to be there when the season starts. I think Harry Kane's going to go at some point this season. So I can see that deal going.
So-
I think there's a lot of unrest behind the scenes in Tottenham because I think Daniel Levy has pissed off a lot of the players.
It's not like the position though. It's just if Arsenal finish above them.
above Spurs anywhere in the table. Otherwise, I jump out of a plane and go skydiving.
I don't have as big as balls as you.
Nobody
But
does.
no, seeing how my table's looking from like 10th to, I might be losing this because I made some bold predictions.
Alright,
So my
I like to hear
forfeit, I'm sorry, I'll be a little bit of a pansy. I'll just take a shot at ghost pepper sauce like you did.
It was not fun. but
No,
you can
so
definitely have a
I
shot.
would like to try that. In
Oh,
10th,
okay.
I have Aston Villa. I like their signings, Buendia, Bailey. They still lost Grealish, that's okay, but I think they'll work upon what they did last. 9th place, we have Spurs.
Man, rest in peace.
I'm giving faith to
Holy
Arsenal.
I essentially agree with everything you say. And in 8th, don't doubt the Hammers. West Ham, because
It's only
you're
two spots. I
you're
have
doubting David Moyes' ability to manage. He's better than Rafa Benitez.
It's funny because you're talking about it like that, but you're dropping him like out of from what they finished last year.
It's because the other teams kind of improved.
Apparently not Spurs, even though they
Not well, have. I mean, if they sign Lautaro,
Go on.
10th, 8th, Leeds, West Ham, Arsenal. Because if Arsenal's taught us
You have
anything,
Villa up high then.
Arsenal's taught us anything, you cannot believe in Arsenal. Because
You know what I mean?
Arsenal
Fair
will
enough. Yeah.
So let's then move into 7th to
The Conference
5th.
League and the
and
two
Europa League.
Yep.
7th to 5th. Lucas, you might as well go first again.
Okay, so 7th to 5th. 7th, I have Aston Villa. I like their signings, of course. We've talked about, praised them earlier. I think a lot of players will improve, etc., etc. 6th is Spurs. I think they're gonna improve a little bit from last season. It's just mostly I'm not sure what's gonna happen with their team. Is Kane going to be there? Is Ndombele gonna play? I don't know. But I like some of the signings they've been making. I like Romero as a signing. 5th place, a history repeating
Yeah.
itself. I'm gonna go Leicester.
I
4th
think
to-
we all have that 5th place. I'm pretty sure.
I wanted to say higher.
That top 4 is so hard to break into. The top 4 is ridiculous.
That top 4 is the hardest it's ever been to predict.
Ridiculous.
I have no clue.
This man's a fraud. I know what he's
21
gonna
is
say.
coming, baby. Greg,
ahead.
go ahead.
All right. So starting off in 7th, Arsenal getting Conference League.
I don't see it.
6th,
Okay.
I got Spurs with Lucas there, and then 5th I have Leicester. So pretty simple.
Of course, I had Tottenham in 8th.
Probably
so
not
7th.
what Wolves has.
7th is Arsenal. They finished right above. In 6th, I have Aston Villa. And 5th, I have Leicester. I think Villa will challenge big
I
teams,
hope
but I
Villa
don't
can do
think
that.
they'll be capable of breaking
I
into
have-
to Europa League.
I have
We're going Boulder, baby. I don't know how I ended up with a table like this, but
You made it.
something in my heart said this is gonna happen. So in 7th, we have Leeds United. I think they're kind of gonna build upon what they did last year. I think they got the right manager. I'm pretty sure they made some alright signings. 6th, they didn't finish off poorly last season. They had a nice run of form in the Premier League. Signed Ben White.
Okay.
Arsenal.
Now, I
Luke's
really,
is worried for a
really
hot
think
second. I can
Arsenal-
see in his face.
I think if Aubameyang can score, Arsenal's
They're
alright.
not. They don't have to worry about
They-
Europe.
Aubameyang's
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about
Exactly.
Europe. They can just focus on the
And in
Exactly.
5th
And domestic.
place, Liverpool Football Club, baby. No, you're not. You're good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The rest of the teams around you have improved. You
haven't.
You signed an average Bundesliga player in Kanate. That's it.
And
You're gonna
you
rely on
lost
Kanate
Gini.
to improve. And yeah, you lost Gini
What are you
Wijnaldum as
replace
well.
Gini Wijnaldum?
Virgil van Dijk. It's gonna take a while before he's at his level again. It's gonna take a while. He's not gonna be the same center
You
back.
don't want to spend money.
You're gonna be conceding a
have-
few
You
goals.
lost
shit
Andy. Who
center
knows how
forward.
that'll be?
And Salah and Mane. It's good. Too many what ifs. Are they gonna perform up front? Firmino, is he gonna score?
Garbage.
Jota, there's too many question marks around Liverpool.
They will short.
And with European football as well, it might be too much for Liverpool and improved last year.
I love
Jurgen-
the banting on Liverpool as he's just wearing an Everton kit.
Jurgen Klopp.
I just-
Will he crack? Will this be the season Jurgen goes, no more?
With Liverpool, it's either they will exceed expectations or bottom out. I want to see them bottom out.
So this is more of you want this to happen rather than you think it will.
I think it can happen though.
It can.
It can. I'll just say this. I just think Salah and Mane are reaching their expiration point at Liverpool.
Salah was bossed up last season, bro. What do you
Where was
mean?
Mane?
That's a good question.
So my new team, Austin Villa.
He's Jamaican, so it's like
All right.
it makes sense.
That's my new.
It's not a Jamaican.
Baby, shut the hell up. Austin Villa is my new club. And they'll be finishing in 7th
Yes.
or 1st. We don't know yet. Okay, anyways, then we got Tottenham. Because although I do agree they're shit, I'm not sure if they're like. This is their placement if
Exactly.
Harold leaves.
I'm going my place.
'Cause I think Harold's gone.
Harry Kane goes.
Yeah, I think they're shit. No question. Do I think they're more shit than Arsenal? No. That's
No.
the difference. I don't think they're more shit than
I
Arsenal.
don't know if I do either. But Harry Kane, gone,
He's their
maybe.
whole club, but they still got Hung Min, bro.
Even Hung Min can't do it by himself.
You don't know that yet,
Dele
man.
Alli.
The guy's a king.
Mm,
I mean, he
He's jacked
definitely
now.
did do it by himself some games,
for,
though.
a
did.
little bit.
So they'll hit
Go
expectations,
back to
okay?
where you belong.
You guys need to stop thinking that you're gonna win the fucking league, idiots. Anyways, and if you're a Tottenham fan, I'm sorry. Then Leicester, because you know this has got to be the new one of the big teams. It's got to be.
It is.
These guys won the league once. We're like, oh, they're gonna die
Finishing
now.
Fifth in the Premier League.
And
is
now they're just-
not easy.
No,
at
it's
all.
not.
They're so consistent.
What happens if they lose James Madison?
I think they'll be fine.
I think they will be.
I think they will genuinely, if they lose James Madison this year, next year, whenever they will be fine. If there's anything this Leicester team taught me, it's consistency. They're very good.
It's time for the top 4. So
Let's do one at a
Lucas,
time.
who do you have in 4th?
Was 4th is Man United.
Oh,
That's a bit
shout.
That's a bit much.
All right, Greggy.
You haven't been paying attention.
Oh, let him have his opinion.
In 4th place, I have Liverpool.
In 4th place, I have Liverpool.
4th place, I have Leicester City.
Yeah, Luke's mom. I'm sorry, bro. You guys don't look too hot at the moment.
Robbo's
I mean, your team, the club is good. Don't get
Can
me twisted.
Liverpool honestly win the
Yeah.
league? again?
Yeah.
100% they can.
I
just
Can
don't
they
see
do
it.
anything? Yes.
I would
Can they-
also take Leicester's midfield over Liverpool's. Tielemans, Madison, and Didi. They also signed a better striker, Patsandaka, someone you should have been all over.
Let me make the shout. I think the Premier League top 4 race might not be points wise, but I think this will be so close in terms of when these teams play each other, they can win at any
hope so.
moment. I don't think this is
There's so much quality there.
point wise. I don't know if it's gonna be close at the end, but I think match per match kind of thing, it could be so tight, so close. This top four race.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
It's
disrespect
not even.
you guys.
It's not disrespect to
No.
Liverpool.
No.
It's. I actually think just the other teams have improved.
I just really like what
Crazy.
Leicester have built over the last couple of years. I loved them last season. They collapsed at the end, but at the same time, I think Brendan Rodgers. I think they learned from their mistakes last year on how they kind of choked that 4th place spot, and they're going to be mentally stronger to hold on to that 4th place spot and compete with top 4.
They've bottled it a couple times. They have bottled it.
Yeah, I think that
They'll be more mature.
Third.
Yuri Tielemans going
Who's
to break
getting the bronze
gonna-
medal in the Premier
I'm
League?
going to say this. Yuri Tielemans will have a defining season.
My heart wants to put them high right now, but right now I'm going to put Liverpool 3rd. I do think they can compete for the title for sure.
You guys have been too laissez-faire though. Well, shit that
I
happened
mean,
to you last
they-
season.
we signed Konate. A lot of players have been getting more preseason time this year. With like Keita, he's been fit throughout the whole preseason, which is nice. Trent's been getting a full fitness.
And that's
all
the
the
reason.
center backs are
And that's the
coming
reason I'm
back.
not too pissed off about
Bubble.
you guys not replacing Wijnaldum because you do have Naby Keita.
Bubble.
Yeah, like Keita, like Harvey Elliott in the preseason, he's been playing in a midfield 3, and he's been playing very well in that. And I'm really excited to see him play in for Liverpool this coming season.
Rubble.
We don't know how
You-
bad the injury
You're not gonna
is.
play Shamikas. Garbage. James Milner back there.
The front 3, I hope Liverpool can sign another attacker going into the next season. Hopefully that does happen, but like if it's a front 3 like Jota, Mane, Salah, even if Firmino, I don't really mind too much. Hopefully some players can take step up a level, but problem with Liverpool probably is the depth compared to the teams that I have above them.
That's why I have them in 4th. I think the depth will come into question as the season goes
If
on.
injuries happen again, I just see like Chelsea. Chelsea's like bench is still insane. United's
City.
bench, City's bench, of course.
City.
City upgraded. Got Grealish, and they didn't get rid of anyone.
Not yet.
And they
Not yet.
still might get
All,
games.
all
it's
I
still my
keep
favorite.
hearing is problems around Liverpool.
3rd.
Okay, well,
Third.
shut up because United's getting 3rd.
Nothing wrong happening in Barcelona right now. We're good.
So-
No problems.
In
Can
third,
United get 2nd? Yes. Do I think they will? I think United get 3rd. That's what I
Wazzy.
got.
For my 3rd place, Wazzy, can you give me one of your famous Wazinho laughs? Manchester,
Spit it out, man. We already know what you're gonna say.
Manchester United.
Okay.
Yeah, they're finished.
What's wrong with you guys?
There's 3rd.
Disgusting.
I think United can challenge. I think the only weak spot I see for United is goal scoring. I don't know if I trust an older Edison Cavani to put up numbers
Yeah.
like Lukaku, like Kane, like even Liverpool's front. I don't think your team can score the goals. Liverpool, City, Chelsea.
I don't think Jaden's gonna have an insane first season. He can, but I don't think he will.
I'll agree with you on that.
I think Kai Havertz is going to have a fantastic second season. I think Timo Werner's going to come in and
I think
play
he will,
good.
especially in that
Lukaku's
competition. Yeah.
coming in now.
Maybe Kane to City. I mean,
How good was their midfield if they can stay healthy? They can get Koundé,
give me your 3rd
right?
place.
I don't know.
Chelsea.
Your
It has
third?
to be Chelsea.
Chelsea.
I think Thomas Tuchel is more of a manager suited for cup competitions, not the league.
Rasta.
I might sound super stupid saying that, but that's just my opinion. And I just don't want to see Chelsea second either. And I don't think Romelu Lukaku what he did. He's disgrace and he's a snake.
What did he do?
He's going to score a hat
What do you mean? Inter's the one who sold
He
him. bro.
wore red and now he's wearing blue. Fuck him.
He was.
Yeah,
What?
whatever, man. I'm just saying I don't like Romelu Lukaku to Chelsea. Oh, now I can go because Mourinho's not there.
Who's your 3rd place?
United.
I like the chat.
Manchester United.
They
So-
could win,
They could.
but they also might not win.
They might not.
City
They
could choke.
Anyone in that top 3 can win the league.
Top 4 could win the league.
I think it's more top 3. Liverpool's more of a
And
stretch.
they definitely can. Can City
Liverpool
choke?
can, but I think top like United, Chelsea, and Man City are the more obvious choices.
Just give me your champion of England 2021-2022.
The winner of the Premier League next season, based on my fraudulent predictions, is Manchester City with Chelsea second.
Greg?
It's the same thing. Can Chelsea do it? 100%.
Well, I think
City-
so. I'm choosing Chelsea to win, Manchester City second. Again, right now, I
don't even know
think Chelsea's midfield is superb. I don't see
You
Chelsea
don't- you don't
conceding
tr-
any goals.
Because you were talking about City not looking lethal up
Well,
front.
here's my
if they
thing.
get Harry
Here-
Kane, though, what do
I've
you-
made my Spurs Arsenal prediction basing on Harry Kane leaving Tottenham. I'm making my top 2 prediction basing on Man City do not get Harry Kane. Because it makes no sense, I know. But listen to me. I think the weakest part of Man City right now is the lack of a striker. The lack of a proven 100% goal scorer. Yes, they have De Bruyne, they have Mars, they have this, they have that, they have Grealish. They have a wealth of goal scorers, but they don't have a striker. Chelsea go out and buy arguably the best goal scorer in Europe last season in Romelu Lukaku. They have Timo Werner, who's not half bad. I think Timo Werner should have a good season in the second season. I think he'll fit in, actually have a good year. I don't know. I think Chelsea's just got energy right now. They got confidence coming off of a Champions League victory. They finished the Premier League season so well last year once Tuchel came in.
You
I
got
don't know.
Jorginho probably playing the best Jorginho has.
Conte.
Alongside
It's
Conte,
world
like
class.
Weird.
I think defensively they are so good. They're gonna not concede. Man.
Especially
If
if
they
they-
bring
and
in-
then players like Reece James and Ben Chilwell are so young. They're just getting better.
and they might get Koundé as well.
they
yeah.
might
Yeah.
exactly. They
So-
have depth. I-
Rudiger has had one of his best
I
seasons.
really think Chelsea can push City right to the end. I know City have the depth. They have every position is world class. If they get Harry Kane, that is a absolutely damn near unbeatable side. But I'm gonna give Chelsea my shout.
Wazzinho?
I mean, I love what United's done this summer, but they'll be second because City is class.
City wins it.
Oh,
United second.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to put United first, but also it's Solskjaer, and I don't know if he has the capabilities just to win a trophy right now.
You think you have a Premier League winning side, maybe not Premier League winning manager?
I think that's
Yes,
exactly what
I think it
United
is. Aside from missing a CDM, I think we have filled every position. We have class all over the pitch.
Great
There's
signings.
great unity between everyone. I think Cavani's gonna have a great season. I think Bruno, everyone's gonna be fully fit. Harry Maguire's been great.
Jay Lings. Let's see what he can do.
Jay Lings has found new confidence at
Yeah,
West
he
Ham.
has.
He's gonna bring that over. He's
We'll
gonna
see
be
how Varane transitions from La
Exactly.
Liga to
Varane.
Premier
Luke
League.
Shaw is also probably the best left back in the league. There's actually rotation in the squad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One Bissaka, two
That's what-
Bissaka,
Juan
two
Bissaka,
Bissaka, four.
he's gonna be challenged by Diego Dallo. So there's,
yeah,
there's gonna be competition all over the pitch. Van de Beek, I think, is gonna be playing a lot more, especially if we play a 4-3-3.
there's a lot
bench.
of question marks on that one still.
I think they want to play him more.
It's kind of
They
wishful, no?
Rasta,
No.
what is your time to choose?
What is your choice though?
Because this is all based on whether or not Harry Kane goes to
It
Manchester
is.
City.
It really is.
If Harry Kane goes to Manchester, let's be real.
You think City still won't win though if Kane doesn't go?
I don't know, man, because Chelsea also looks very good. I can't name a position that Chelsea really needs to fill at this point.
Well, if they completely sign Lukaku, which is very, very likely.
It's happening.
I don't.
Yeah,
It
he's
is.
yeah.
It is.
Like,
but
Kevin De
happening.
Bruyne and Phil Foden are still injured. I don't know if they're going to be fit for their games.
It's the first month, I think.
You know, shout out to Vince, bro. I'm going Chelsea.
Chelsea to win
Chelsea.
the
It, that's just, it's
Well,
I.
one.
Actually,
I don't know if this is the right decision or not, but I wouldn't even know if
I'll
Manchester
tell
City
you
winning was right.
why
It's hard.
I don't like Romelu Lukaku, because he thinks he's the best striker in the world, but that's Robert Lewandowski.
Every goal.
I'm talking about that.
Every
Anyways,
goal scorer
thinks he's
the best striker in the
anyways,
world.
anyways.
Yeah.
So Liam's going to be jumping out of a plane.
If Spurs finish below, if Spurs do not finish below Arsenal, I'd go skydiving. If Fulham do not win the championship, I get to give him the
That is
R9
not
haircut.
easy to.
Down in the description is the link to our second channel, The Extra Time. There's also the link for our Twitch, twitch.tv/the 90th Minute Official, where we will be doing live streams for as many Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga games, Champions League games as possible.
Also, I just want to say real quick is that we're not analysts. We're not professional people. We're just making some fun predictions, having a good time.
Sure.
You know,
Don't get salty. Don't salt.
yeah,
It's okay.
don't get salty. It's
No,
like
I'm talking to you.
yeah,
You're salty.
you're
You're the
salty.
saltiest one here. From the five of
okay.
us, hope you have enjoyed our Premier League predictions. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.